right? So, and I also want to acknowledge Councilwoman Barb Johnson. She just walked, she's been here sitting, I've seen. I just didn't want to, you know, how that goes, protocol. So, closing remarks. I did promise to move it up to 2 minutes, and I will do that. And your closing remarks, you can reintroduce yourself to those who did walk in late, and you can state to us why you are running, why you are seeking the DFL endorsement, and the rest of all the other stuff that goes into closing remarks. And we will begin with candidate Marcus Harcus.
I just have a point of clarification now. Is this just closing remarks? So we introduce it in?
Yeah, it's closing
Okay.
remarks.
Well, good evening. Again, this is what I meant to say at the start. My name is Marcus Harcus. I'm a Northside native son. I'm raising my own young family here today. They're in the back. We're happy to see them. I'm running for a state representative because I have a deep interest in public policy, because I'm dissatisfied with our typical status quo politicians, and because I would like to demonstrate the kind of political leadership that I believe North Minneapolis deserves. I believe that we need more activist legislators. We need legislators who will be more equitable, more engaging, and more effective. I'm running, my platform is housing justice, fair economy, affordable health care, education equity, and criminal justice reform. Now, if you look under my website, marcusharcus.org, you're going to find some things that are controversial. And I've been advised to remove some points on my platform, but that's just not the way I am. I'm going to give it to you whether you like it or not, if it's the truth. I think that it's time for the government to start working for the people. Obviously, we need to get a Democratic majority to get anything done at the Capitol. But we also need more backbone in our Democratic representatives. 58A voters have several choices here for your next state representative, unless you want more of the same. And I'm just one. But I encourage you to be more sophisticated in the screening of these candidates. Don't just take everything we say for face value. Do some research. It's 2012, and I think that Joe Mullery's done a good job, and on most issues, he and I would agree. We vote similarly. There's no question about it. I don't think we disagreed on too much tonight. But I just feel that he's grown a little too comfortable in office. 8 terms is enough. It's time for a new, younger leadership, people who have some new ideas.
Okay. We have to stop you.
Okay.
I really am sorry.
No problem.
But
I wasn't
please
paying
pay attention to Rebecca Younk,
I'm
okay?
sorry.
Because the signs are really big. Yeah, you want to look that way, okay? Candidate John Olson, your closing remarks, please, sir.
Thank you. I'm John Olson. I'm a lifelong Northside resident, small business owner for the last 16 years in the community. I've had the privilege and the honor to represent you on the Minneapolis Park Board. I'm proud of the time I served there and the accomplishments that we've made together, the good projects that we've accomplished, the projects that are in process now, and the projects that are coming in the next year. We have an opportunity here, folks, to make a change. The district is changing, it's growing. It's going to grow by 7,000 people. It's going to get bigger. It's going to be a very large district. In 1972, the year I was born, the Senate district went from 53rd down to Broadway. We had 2 House representatives and a state senator to represent that area. Now this is going to be, the House district is going to go down to Broadway. We're only going to have 1 voice. For the past 16 years, we haven't had a team on the north side. We haven't had collaboration. And it's unfortunate. We need to make sure that the folks we send to the Capitol in this next election, because we're going to have a new senator, a new representative on the B side, and we need new representation here on the A side. We have to work together collaboratively. It just has to happen. It has to be a team. We have to work with our elected officials from the city, from the county, from the parks, folks from the Metropolitan Council. We've got a lot of issues and a lot of great problems here that are going to be very difficult to deal with. And the only way that we're going to be successful is working together to solve those problems, working with the community and all the units of government to implement the plans, to make the things happen, and to get us back to where we used to be. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate John Olson. Representative Mullery, closing remarks, please.
Well, first of all, thank you for coming and wasting a night that I hope wasn't wasted on listening to us. Why do I want to be endorsed? Because I want to get reelected. Anybody that knows me knows that I have an extreme passion for social justice in the North Side. Going back to when I was involved with the neighborhoods in the 80s, they always called me the protector of the North Side because I was always fighting so much for it. But I volunteered thousands and thousands and thousands of hours before ever thinking of running for office. I think there's no question about my dedication to the community. I really don't think that it was appropriate, but I will say that when I said that I'm considered one of the leaders, I can quote people such as the head of Acorn's national office down in Louisiana, who said that I was one of the leaders, if not the leader among legislators in the country on foreclosure legislation. So it's not something I'm saying. The one huge issue is seniority. The North Side's losing another member who was there for a long time. We now will have very low seniority. That's an important issue. It's not like a city council, county board where seniority is not important. Seniority is the basis for good chairmanships of committees. That's really important in the legislature. And the city is now down to only 4 with seniority out of its 17-member delegation. So that's important. People say that they need new ideas, but I'm the one that comes up with the new ideas. You have to have experience, you have to have knowledge to come up with ideas that work. And I'm the one. Every issue I've become a leader on, whether it's foreclosure, tornado relief, crime, people of color, unemployment issues, youth development.
It's up,
okay.
yeah, Rebecca's right there, yeah.
I told you Tanya's tough.
With the signs. Okay, Mr. Candidate, David Boyd, your closing remarks, please, sir, for us tonight.
My name is David Boyd. I was born and raised here in North Minneapolis. I grew up in the near north area the first 20 years of my life. And the last 20 years, I've been up in this end of Minneapolis. And the reason I moved up here is I graduated from Henry High School, and I found that the community up here is a great family. And I put it that way because to raise a family, you need the community. And there's so many great things here in Minneapolis. And we need a leader who's going to think out of the box now. We've had 8 terms of Representative Mullery, who's done a great job for us. It's time to pass the torch on. It's time to let our youth get in there and bring up new ideas and new plans that are going to help us grow within our community, our housing, our business, and everything. Joel, states that he's done a lot for us, and he has. But when is he going to give the opportunity for one of the other 4 of us to get up there and come up with the new ideas that we have that's going to help us grow? And I believe that I could be that person who can get out there with new ideas and with the help of you, the community, to help us grow even stronger. I'm not going to have every plan or every idea, but you guys are going to know what you want, and I want to be that person to represent you and help you get the things that you want to get done. Thanks.
Thank you, candidate David Boyd. Last but not least, candidate Dave Younk.
Thank you so much for coming out here tonight. My name is David Younk, and I want to be your state representative. North Minneapolis is a special place. We have so much opportunity and so many great people here. But those people deserve great leadership. Leadership that will reach across and collaborate with other people to find solutions for this community and work to create change. Change like good jobs, change like safe streets, change like great schools. That's the platform I'm running on to serve you, this community. If you send me to St. Paul, I will be more than just a voice for you, but someone that reaches out to solve problems. I will be someone that listens to you and works to find solutions to the issues that affect you every day. I am a part of the community. You see me out amongst you, and I'm someone that you can talk to and hopefully you know that I have good ideas and I can get results. Please learn a little bit more about my campaign at voteyounk.org. And if you're ready, I ask you to please join our campaign because we can do truly great things. Thank you.
Thank you. Give them a round of applause. We all did a fantastic job. I thank you all for participating in tonight's debate. It means a lot to the residents here of SD 58A and definitely for me. And give a round of applause to Rebecca Younk. She was our timekeeper. Well, it's over, and I want you all to, don't forget, please, we do have the SD 58 Senate debate on Tuesday, next Tuesday, January 31st at Falwell Park, 1615 Dowling Avenue North. So it's over. Please attend your precinct caucuses.